Hi, welcome back to my channel. Coach Tony here. And on today's video, we're going to talk about the three-step reality creation process. Basically, it's how your mind actually processes and creates your particular reality. And if you learn these three steps and you understand them properly, you're going to have a lot more control over what's coming into your reality in life. And that's what I want for everyone. I want everyone to understand that you are actually controlling and you govern whatever is coming into your life, actually. You are not a product of your circumstances. You are actually creating them and attracting them into your life. And so if you don't like your current results or circumstances, this is going to be in your best interest to learn about, okay? So if you like that idea, make sure you hit the like button on this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you subscribe as well. I'm going to be sharing so many life-changing ideas with you. You're not going to want to miss them, I promise you. So let's jump right into today's topic, which is all about how thoughts become actual things and part of our reality. Every human being on the planet creates using the same process. Okay. And it's a three-step process. So I'm going to go through the three steps first, and then we're going to go a bit deeper into each one. So step number one is our mind creates visually in pictures. So not using your actual physical eyes, but rather the screen of your imagination and your mind's eye. So your mind, no matter what's coming in via your five senses, right? Visually, auditory, feeling, smell, taste, right? Whatever's coming into your life in reality, it's being processed on the screen of your imagination and via your mind's eye. So you could actually be thinking about anything. We have an infinite imagination and mind that could be pointed on anything, actually. Well, what's actually creating your life and reality right now, and the results you currently have, is based upon what is on the screen of your imagination most dominantly. Okay, in your mind's eye, in other words, most dominantly. So our imagination is the ultimate processor and what I like to call the ultimate creation foundry of your reality. So it's processing whatever you're thinking about, okay, whatever thoughts are coming in, whatever you're thinking about regularly, our mind conceptualizes it on the screen of our imagination using our mind's eye. And so no matter how the information's coming in, it gets conceptualized. And then if you hold that idea in your mind for longer than 17 seconds, which I talk about in another video, but that actually impregnates the field of infinite energy and possibilities. And now that thought is actually on its way, and the seed has been planted sufficiently where it could actually become a thing if we flow a lot more focus and energy towards it. But the idea is whatever is occupying your mind and your thoughts, that's the very first step of your reality creation. So that's number one. Our mind creates visually in pictures and conceptualizes our ideas in our mind's eye, okay, on the screen of our imagination. Number one. Number two is it only operates from the present moment. In the present moment. Your mind, in other words, doesn't know the difference between past, present, and future. That's just something that we human beings can understand because we are on a timeline. So things that happened in our past, we can think about, bring on the screen of our imagination and conceptualize. But whatever you're thinking about your past, you're bringing it into the present moment, and it's impacting your being and your physical vibration right now in the present moment. So if you keep repeating the same thoughts from your past and you haven't made peace with them or you haven't accepted them yet, and you keep thinking about those same things on the screen of your imagination, you're likely going to be getting the same results and creating the same results over and over again. Our mind is like a record player. And I know this is kind of an outdated idea, but it actually describes how your mind works very powerfully. So if you can imagine, whatever the record is the visual conception that your mind is thinking about. So whatever song is on the record is the picture it has in your mind, in other words, okay? You put the record on and then you put the needle down, and that's what's going to be processed in the present moment. So it's going to start to play your record, in other words, okay? So how you feel about it in the present moment is directly impacting what you're creating, okay? Because you're sending out a vibration and an actual energetic signal. As you feel more powerfully about it and more often about it, which we're going to talk about in one more second, it's actually building momentum and attraction power, and it's going to start to magnetize into your life. So whether you are thinking about a good thing or a bad thing, whatever you're thinking about in the present moment and however you feel about it is actually creating your reality. So you want to start to pay attention to, number one, what is the record you keep playing, right? What's the thought or idea you keep conceptualizing in the screen of your mind? And then number two, how do you feel about it in the present moment? Because your power is in the present moment. Whatever has your attention and focus, and however you feel about it right now in the present moment, is contributing to the creation of your reality. It's in your best interest to pay more attention to how you feel about your goals and desires in the present moment. And we got to clean those up if you don't feel good about them, because that's the signal you're sending out. And the third step that your mind uses to create your reality is repetition. Okay, so it's basically just like a record player, like I mentioned, right? Whatever's on the screen of your mind, all right, in the present moment, and happens often, happens repetitiously and consistently, that is what is creating. You're giving rise and you're building momentum for whatever's on the screen of your mind. So it could be good or bad. So this is where I really want you to start paying more attention, is if you're thinking about lots of bad things or things that you don't desire, we've got to stop playing those records. All right, we've got to put a new record on the record player, okay? And we've got to think and spin the record of what we do desire and our goals and desires and dreams way more often. And we've got to feel good about them, because this is going to change the game for you. If you really understand this and you start to pay way more attention to what it is that's on the screen of your mind on a regular basis, it's going to change the game for you. I promise you right now, okay? So number one, what are you conceptualizing on the screen of your mind most often throughout the day? Is it good or bad? Is it your desires or things you don't want, right? We've got to clean that up first. We've got to get way more of your desires on the screen of your mind than the latter, okay? Number two, how do you feel about them in the present moment? This is incredibly powerful, all right? If you keep thinking about the past and you're replaying the past and it's bad, we've got to fix that. We got to heal whatever went on in your past, let go of whatever traumas you've been through. I did so much personal development work and trauma healing in my own life over the past 7-8 years that I've completely changed my life. And the things that used to be on the screen of my mind all the time aren't even playing at all anymore. And I've moved past them and I've gained totally different perspectives around life. And I'm no longer a victim of what I went through in my past, actually, which is awesome. Because now I teach people how to do the same thing. And once you overcome your past, now you can create a future that you just could only dream of. And truly, it frees up the space in your mind to conceptualize all these other possibilities that exist for you. So this is incredibly important, and it'll set you free ultimately when you really understand this and apply it. But again, from the present moment, what do you keep replaying? What are you repeating? What record do you keep playing on your record player, the ultimate creative foundry, the ultimate processor of your reality in your mind's eye? If you're going to get your desires, those have to be the records you're playing on repeat, actually, as you keep going forward. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. And I'm going to be talking a lot more about this as we keep going. But this is the very basics and the foundation of how your mind creates your reality. So I hope this serves you well. And if you like this idea and you found a lot of value from it, please let me know in the comments below. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.